James drives a 10-year-old Honda. His house has no gate. His watch costs $40. You'd never look twice at him. But James has $2.3 million sitting in index funds right now. No one knows. Not his neighbors, not his coworkers, not even his closest friends. This is not a story about luck. This is not a story about inheritance. This is the story of how the quietest people in America are building the biggest wealth. And by the end of this video, you will never look at an ordinary person the same way again. The illusion. Meet David. David pulls up to work every Monday in a brand new BMW designer shoes, latest iPhone. Everyone at the office thinks David is killing it financially. But David has $47 in his savings account right now. His car payment is $890 every month. His credit card debt, $23,000. David is not wealthy. David is performing wealth. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people you think are rich are completely broke. I watched David for 3 years, same office, same salary. But I made one decision David never did. I chose to be invisible. No BMW, no designer shoes, no performance, just numbers growing silently in the background. While David was buying status, I was buying assets. Now here is what nobody tells you. The real millionaires in America do not look like millionaires. A 2023 study found that 80% of American millionaires live in middle-class neighborhoods. They shop at Costco, they clip coupons, they drive Toyotas. You have walked past them at the grocery store and never once thought that person has $1.5 million sitting in their account. So why do they hide it? Why does someone with $2 million drive a 10-year-old car? Is it fear? Is it strategy? Or is there something much deeper happening that nobody is talking about? I knows the answer, and it changed everything about how he handles his money. Stay with me, because this next part will hit different. The psychology. I grew up watching his father work 60 hours every week. Good man, hard-working man, but every dollar that came in went straight back out. New furniture, bigger television, family vacation on a credit card. My father was not lazy. He was trapped in something called lifestyle inflation. Every raise became a new expense. Every bonus became a new purchase. The money never stayed. I made a promise to myself at 19. I would never let money control his identity. Now meet Rachel. Rachel earns $95,000 a year. Smart woman, works hard. But Rachel has a secret problem. Every time she gets a raise, her spending matches it within 60 days. New apartment, new wardrobe, new everything. Rachel feels rich for about 3 weeks. Then the anxiety comes back. Because deep down, Rachel knows she is one missed paycheck away from serious trouble. This is the psychology trap that kills 90% of American wealth building. Psychologists call it hedonic adaptation. The moment your lifestyle upgrades, your brain resets. The new car stops feeling new. The bigger apartment stops feeling special. And you need more. Always more. But quiet millionaires broke this cycle completely. They separated their identity from their spending. I drives the old Honda not because I cannot afford better. I drives it because I genuinely does not care what you think. And that one mindset shift worth more than any salary increase you will ever get. But how exactly do they build the wealth silently? What is the actual system? The system. I have 3 accounts. Most people have 1. His first account handles monthly expenses. Fixed amount, fixed rules, nothing extra. My second account is his emergency wall. 6 full months of expenses untouched, sitting in a high-yield savings account earning 4.8% interest right now. My third account, index funds. Every single month, automatic transfer before I seize the money, before I can spend it, before lifestyle inflation can touch it. This is called paying yourself first. And it is the single most powerful financial habit quiet millionaires share. Now meet Tom. Tom is 52 years old, earns good money, always meant to start investing. But Tom always found a reason to wait. New roof needed, kids' college coming, car broke down, life kept happening. Tom is now looking at retirement with $31,000 saved. $31,000 for the rest of his life. I started at 24 with $200 a month. Just $200. But he never stopped, never paused, never touched it. At 8% average annual return, that $200 a month became something most people only dream about. Here is the number that will stay with you. If Tom had started at 24 with just $200 a month, he would have $702,000 today. Same income, same life, just one decision made earlier. The quiet millionaires did not earn more than you. They started earlier, they stayed consistent, and they never once showed off what they were building. But there is one final secret, the one thing they all share, and it is not what you expect. The secret. I never talks about money at dinner parties, never mentions his portfolio, never corrects people who assume he is just getting by, because I understood something early that most people learn too late. The moment you start performing wealth, you stop building it. Quiet millionaires share one invisible trait: contentment with delayed gratification, not deprivation, not suffering, just patience. The ability to look at a $60,000 car and think, that is not freedom, that is a payment. The ability to look at a designer watch and think, that is not status, that is a trap. Rachel finally had her moment last year. She sat down, looked at her bank account, and asked herself one honest question. Am I actually building something, or am I just looking like I am? That question changed everything. She cut 3 subscriptions, moved $500 into index funds that same night. Small start, but the right start. Because here is the final truth about quiet millionaires. They are not special. They are not geniuses. They did not get lucky. They simply chose the game nobody else wanted to play. The slow game, the boring game, the invisible game, and that game, it always wins in the end.
Hey, if this video gave you something to think about, that's exactly why I make these every single day. Most of this stuff nobody ever teaches you, and I just think that needs to change. So if you got value today, hit subscribe.